Drones are arguably one of the coolest things to come out in the filmmaking industry in the last several years. But so many filmmakers make the mistake thinking that the drone is going to make the video. But a drone by itself isn't automatically going to make you into a great filmmaker. There's 4 key points to using a drone the right way, so I planned a trip to the Sawtooth Mountains in Idaho to demonstrate these tips.
I dreamed 3 times that I missed that time lapse. That was a stressful night of sleep. Welcome to an easy 3-day camping trip in Idaho. Lots of super cool places to bring out the drone. There's been a ton of fires in the area, so it's real smoky right now. So I'm kind of wondering what that's gonna look like with the drone. I don't know if it's gonna ruin the shots. It kind of looks cool across the lake right now, but I don't know. We'll see what it looks like later in the day.
So in picking the spot where I wanted to demonstrate these drone tips, I chose one of my favorite backpacking places from my childhood. I'm so stoked to bring the drone out to this spot, and nothing can go wrong, right?
Remember that one super awesome idea I had to film up in the awesome mountains here? Time for a change of scenery.
Well, that didn't work, so time to pick a different location. There's this dope waterfall that I think would be an awesome place to bring the drone. It's at the end of a mile-long hike, out in the middle of the desert. I filmed some shots here before and I loved the way they turned out, so this is going to be an awesome place for drone. So let's see what happens.
Just because you have a drone doesn't mean that it's going to be interesting. I feel like people way overdo the drone stuff. You have to remember that the point of a video is storytelling. Drones are good for establishing shots, but you can't just have a whole video of just one long, boring drone shot. A lot of people, they get a drone and then it's like the only thing they can think of. Sometimes when I'm watching a video, all I'm thinking is not about the story, instead I'm just thinking, oh, he has a drone. You want to have a variety of shots. Because if you think about it, it can be hard to tell a story from such a far distance away. So funny enough, the more regular B-roll shots you add, the better your drone footage ends up looking.
Now, a drone is still a camera. Just because you have something flying in the sky doesn't mean it's automatically gonna look good. For example, remember to compose your shots. Follow basic rule of thirds, and that's gonna go a long way.
When filming with my drone, it helps to ask myself the question, is this just a drone shot or is this an interesting shot?
Also, like a camera, movement is so important. It's one of the best things about drones is the dynamic movement we can get.
We live in a 3-dimensional world, which means there's 3 different ways we can move the drone. The first type of movement is single-axis movement. You're just moving in one direction. Pretty straightforward. Well, unless it's backwards, then I guess it's back forward? I don't know. Single-axis movement is moving in just one direction. Double axis movement is moving in 2 different directions. So either your camera is going forward while also turning, or while you're moving, the camera is tilting, but there's 2 different ways that it's moving. Finally, the third type is triple axis movement. This one requires some nifty fingers controlling the drone, but the practice pays off when you can move the camera in 3 different directions. Forward, while going to the side, while tilting the camera. All this dynamic movement adds so much to your drone footage and makes the shot 1,000 times more interesting. So good drone footage utilizes a variety of all these different types of movement, not just one of them. Now let's get to the last bit.
And then just the icing on the cake is gonna be context in a moving foreground. Yes, it does kind of scare me sometimes.
In order to give more context to the audience, drone footage can look so cool when you're brushing up against something close. Yeah, this can kind of freak you out sometimes because yes, you can crash your drone, but it really does pay off. It gives more feeling and context to your video, rather than just a bunch of drone shots that are up 1,000 feet in the sky, far away from your subject. So there you go. Storytelling with a variety of shots, not just drone shots. Composition, movement, and a moving foreground go a long ways in making your video not just a drone video, but a dope video full of story. Hey, so I'm finishing editing up the video right now, and I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching. Hopefully this was a helpful video for you. Please remember to hit the like button if you liked it. I mean, if you didn't like it, then I guess the dislike button. And please subscribe if you're interested in filmmaking and YouTube, or just because you want to see my beautiful face all the time. This is my third YouTube video, and I am so stoked that there is a whopping total of 5 subscribers. It has been so much fun, like scripting and planning all these videos. The tool that helps me the most to plan videos is called PlannerVid. You can get your 7-day free trial of PlannerVid right down below in the description. Seriously, it tells me exactly what to film, how to film it, it aligns at my production schedule, and as long as I just follow what it says to do, I don't have to worry about all the super complicated stuff of YouTube. All I have to do is just focus on making super dope videos. Also, let me know down in the comments like what your favorite things are about drones, or whatever questions you have about filmmaking or YouTube. And again, I just want to say how grateful I am that in the last 3 weeks there's been 5 subscribers. Like, genuinely, I just feel so grateful to be able to be doing this. And I do it just because I enjoy it. But enough about me, and I'll see you next time.